actually what I wear to work when I work at a gala. So you're welcome. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you guys about nonprofit special event fundraising, or how it helped to raise millions of dollars over the last 2 years. My background is actually in theater. I have a degree in theater arts, but also arts administration because I wanted to be able to make a living while still working in the arts. So that's what I do. I work sort of arts adjacent. I work as a nonprofit special event fundraiser. We kind of are consultants, and nonprofit organizations bring us in to plan their galas, their fundraisers, their big events that are there to raise money for them. And you're probably asking yourself, I don't actually know what a nonprofit organization is. Well, good thing. I'm going to tell you right now. A nonprofit is an organization that is driven by an overarching mission. It means that they're working towards a common good. It's usually something quite specific, like hunger in Africa, or education for school kids from ages 8 to 9. And it's very important that they're very specific, because everything that they do and everything that they raise money for is for that. Usually a nonprofit organization is going to be run by a board of directors or a board of trustees, and this is a group of people who have a financial stake in the organization, but they're also helping to say how the organization is run and make sure that things are smooth. These organizations are public charities, so they're serving a public benefit, they're providing a service, they're providing education, and because, I'm getting very ahead of myself from talking quite fast, because they're public, because they're serving a good for the community, it means that they have some special exceptions when they're out in the world. It means that they're actually tax exempt, so they're not paying taxes on the money that is given to them, because it's all money that's just going right back into the organization. That's why it's non-profit. It's not that they're not making a profit, it's that that's not the goal. It also means that they're able to offer sort of a reward to their patrons, which is you get to deduct these charitable donations from your taxes, which is great for rich people because it makes them feel super good about themselves because they're giving money to an organization and they get to write a huge amount of it off their taxes because, I'm a billionaire and I don't know what to do with myself. It's just so boring having all this money and I should just distribute all of my wealth. That's a whole other talk though, so let's get back to the events. So these events are usually galas, a fundraiser, one night. It's a very special occasion. It's kind of like a big party where we're there to raise a shit ton of money in one night. Obviously, it doesn't all happen in one night. It happens 9 months before that, and I'm pulling my hair out. But these events are specifically to raise a large amount of money that's going towards general operating support for an organization, which means it can go towards anything. It helps to cover expenses, to pay salaries, for their employees. And in fundraising, we talk about the rule of 3. When you're dealing with a new donor, you want to connect with them. You can't just be like, give me your money, because they're not going to give you their money. Talk to them 3 times and then ask them for money. They'll probably give it to you. When you have your board, they're hopefully providing you with tons of contacts that you can hit up for money. And this is hopefully the board talking to all their friends to be like, hey, donate to this organization that I support. But this also means there's a ton of lists and a ton of data, and there's databases. And when organizations don't keep that shit clean, that's me trying to go through their lists and trying to go through their data, and it's horrible because sometimes people don't know how to use Excel. Learn how to use Excel, everybody. So, galas have a formula. You're going to start off with a cocktail hour, you're going to go to dinner, you're going to have some sort of live give where you're asking for money, and then you're going to end with entertainment because you want to reward your donors for sitting through a 2-hour thing where you're like, this is what we do, please help us, and then they'll give you your money. And part of that is having stars there. Having star power attached to your event is really, really helpful because it's going to bring in new donors, people who might just be fans of the celebrity. So have your board hit up all the celebrities they know, and it'll be great. So when you get these new donors at your event, it's super important to tell a story to them. They may not know your organization, they may not know what you do, why should they be giving you their money? You need to give them a flow of the evening. You should also definitely be getting them drunk because people are so much more generous at the end of the evening. If you're pulling their heartstrings, you're showing them a very cute puppy or put a kid on stage and make them sing a song, it works great. So, sort of in summation, fundraising is about connection. It's about people making people care about your organization, telling them why they should be giving to you, and also definitely get them drunk. So, that's me doing both. That is actually me on site at an event with like 4 different devices around me and like manning a phone line and yelling at servers and all these things. So, yeah, come find me if you have questions. Thanks, guys!